Good evening, this is Joshua from Group 1. We are going together to try and review for the exam, for the first unit exam, with me and Tabitha. I don't think Natalie will show up today. She wasn't feeling too well. So, without further ado, I'm just trying to invite Tabitha here. Tabitha, where are you? Hmm. Still waiting on Tabitha. Where is my team? Gosh, I would hate to try and do this alone again. Stop it.
Hey Josh,
Oh, hi there.
I was just waiting and I'm like, what's going on? And my husband was signed in. I'm sorry, it
Oh,
wasn't
no,
me.
that's okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're okay.
Is Natalie here?
Natalie is not here.
Okay, alrighty.
She said
Well,
she would not show up.
she did?
Come on. No, she said she wouldn't show up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, very cool. I'm sorry, were you just doing your own thing again?
No, I don't know what the heck was going on. Well, I was gonna try and do it, and then all of a sudden my browser crashed and I lost everything. I don't know
Oh,
why. It says I'm in this call twice, so I have no idea.
oh, that's weird. Hmm.
Hang on, let me
Okay.
reset. Let me.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
there
just
I
going to open up a couple things.
Here I am. Okay. Yeah,
Are
go
you good?
for it. Yeah, I'm good
Okay.
now. That's
All right,
very
I'm just
weird.
going to open up something. I apologize. I was like, and then I realized my husband was signed in. I was like, oh, that'd be my problem.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, few questions. There's just a few things that I was like, oh man, I obviously didn't understand that completely, but I think I got them. Yeah. How about you?
I got. There was a couple of questions on the view that I had to like kind of remember, look through it again, but I think I
Yeah.
got all the answers. I just need to review the answers with you.
Okay.
There is no there is no
No
key,
key.
so I would assume that's pretty
Exactly.
much the questions
Yeah,
for
on
the
the
homework or
quiz.
whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, it'd be interesting to see if we got the same answers. It'd be cool if we did.
Yeah, it would be.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, let's just start at the beginning.
Okay.
Are you guys snowing? Is it snowing there?
It is. It's been snowing all day. Hopefully I don't lose power. So let's
Yeah.
just try and keep an optimistic mind and hopefully
Yeah.
nothing will be wrong.
Perfect. Yeah, we got 16 inches today.
Yeah, it's still snowing outside. I don't know how many we're gonna get total.
Yeah. Are you in the southern part of New Hampshire or northern?
Southern.
You're in the southern part. Okay.
Yep. I'm in the southern.
Do you know? I know two people that live in New Hampshire that are members of the church, and one of them are Nate and I think Chris Draney.
Drainy?
Draney.
I don't know a drainy.
You don't know Draney. And
No.
then the other ones are Allison Horrocks and her husband. I can't remember her husband's name. I think she left the church though. You may not know her,
I
but
don't know
they
anyone
were
with that
members when they
last
lived
name
here.
either.
You what?
I don't know anybody with that last name either.
Okay. Obviously, well, I mean,
That's
probably
okay.
different wards.
It could be in a different ward. It could be even in a different stake.
Stake even. Okay. Alrighty. Well, all right. Number one. Name of the important statistical result. Blah blah blah. I got central limit theorem for that one.
I did too.
Okay. Initially, I was like, ooh, law of large numbers, but then when I read the second one, I was like, nope, that one's the law of large numbers.
Yep, number two is law of large numbers. I got that.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I got number three. I said number two was a category.
That's what I said too.
That's it. The rest
All
were
right.
not.
Number four, I said this one was harder. I said 100 was the parameter and 112 was the statistic. What do you think?
The parameter. I said mean IQ tests of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
In the United States, and I said statistic is the mean of the 20 students.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's what you said, right?
I think that is what I said. Okay.
Okay.
He hesitated, so I was like, oh shoot, did we do it differently? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Number five. Um, So this one I went in between two of them, but I ended up with stratified sample because they could take each neighborhood separately since they're all so different, and then they could take a simple random sample from each neighborhood.
Yep, I said stratified sample as well.
Okay.
All right.
All
Which
right.
design experiments for the public school systems? This one was kind of tough for me, but I said cluster sample.
That's also what I said.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because
I-
I think it's just because they just took the fourth grade students.
It says, the cluster definition says, what does the cluster definition say here? It says, wait, this is my psychology notes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
The cluster, it says all items in one or more randomly
yeah,
select
one or
clusters or
more,
blocks.
and I think that was the key. It was like
Yeah,
one cluster. So
yeah,
that was the answer.
that's kind of what I thought too. Okay. Number 7, the school fundraiser. I put simple random sample. I put throw them all in a hat kind of thing.
Yeah, I said simple random sample as well.
Okay.
Okay, number 8. I said stratified sample,
As did I.
Democrats and Republicans, and then you take a simple random sample of each group.
Yes, that's also what I said.
Good.
All right. So number 9, calculate the descriptive statistics of the amount spent in the Crossroads purchase. Give the mean, standard deviation, and the 5-number summary of the data. I think I put this into an Excel thing, but I didn't print it out. Did you put it into SPSS?
Yeah, I put it into SPSS. I got.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you
The
get the numbers at
yeah,
least?
yeah. The mean I put down as 4.771.
Yep, I got that.
Standard deviation 1.912.
Yep, I got that.
Okay. And then I had to remember, I had to go back and read about the 5-number summary again. But I got 0.84,
Yep.
3.42, 5.15,
Yep.
5.61, and 10.45.
Yeah, close enough. I got different. I got close to the same number. I said 5.71 instead of 5.61
Okay.
and 3.395, but it could be the program. It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same numbers.
Yeah. See, I
Create a
used the Excel one.
yeah, it was
You
there.
what?
Create a
Yeah.
histogram. It said. I got it right
Good for
here.
you.
David,
I
you got
didn't do
something
it
similar.
because you what? I
I don't
did
know
it,
if
but I
you got
didn't
something
print it
similar.
off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it didn't look like that though. Yeah, I have to like log into the BYUI computers because I didn't purchase the software.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, so when I take my test, I think I'm gonna have to have two computers. I'll be logged into the BYU site so I can use SPSS, and then I'll take my quiz on my home computer.
Oh oh, good grief.
I
Okay,
know, it's kind of a pain, but I didn't want to pay for it.
that's fine. I didn't want to pay for it either unless I had to.
Yeah. All right, so I'm not going to read this whole story because I know you have it. Um, okay. The seal's body temperature was okay. First thing I did was I calculated the mean,
Hmm.
which I rounded to 38.08
38.075.
or zero.
I said.
Yeah, that's what I did, and then I put it to
38.075.
38.08 just for simple sake.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I also had to go back and remember how to do this, so I'm hoping that we got the same answers. Is it okay if I just go down the columns and tell you what I got?
Oh, the columns?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Well, I
Let's
only
see.
did what they wanted A, B, and I only wrote the answers. Well,
Oh,
I did it
I
all, but
see.
I mean, like, I did it. I don't have the answers written. I just have, like, for every box, I just have the answers that they wanted, like A, B,
Yeah.
and the standard deviation and the true false.
Okay.
So what I got was I got 11 is negative 0.165.
0.165, is that what you got?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, I put negative 0.17. So same
Um,
thing.
Yeah, value. So number 12, I got 0.68. Number 13, I got none of these are correct. Uh,
Okay. I got the variance on number 13.
I thought so too, but then I
Uh-huh.
looked back into the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went back to lesson two. I
2 or
went back
3.
to
Yeah.
I went back to lesson 2, and I saw that's like not the answer. But I was like,
Okay.
I'm still kind of I'm I'm sure that's what I thought, but you can go look yourself and find out because
Uh,
that's what I thought.
yeah, because I went back and looked at it and I thought that was the variance and then you divide it by the sample minus 1 and then square and then take the square root and then it's the deviation. So I thought the sum was the
I
variance.
thought it was the sum, and then you have to divide it by n minus 1 to make it the variance, and then the
Yes.
variance is
Oh,
square root of that.
you know what? You might be right.
Which is what is the quantity equal to the sum of the numbers, not the sum divided by n minus 1.
Okay.
But that's just what I think. I mean,
That's hard. Um,
yeah, that's what I thought too. See, I wrote here sum of squared deviant divided by n minus 1 equals variance. That's why I said it
okay.
wasn't the variance, or the mean,
Okay.
or the standard deviation for that matter.
Okay.
But they called it the simple variance, so I don't know. I think it's the same thing. Simple variance and the variance.
Oh, I see what you mean. The sum is the simple variance. The variance is it divided by n minus 1. And then taking the square root of it is the standard deviation.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Take
mean?
the square root of the variance,
Okay.
and the variance is the sum of the square deviant divided by n minus 1.
Okay. Hold on here. Look and see.
Here. I'm sure it's here somewhere.
Yeah. Let's
Under
see.
group.
The sample measure of the spread in a data sheet.
I'm looking. I'm in lesson 3.
Yeah, I'm in the. Oh, you're looking online on the. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
just
looking on
open
the.
here too.
There it is. This is what I said. I wonder if I can share screen.
What page are you're just in the actual chapter?
Yeah, I'm looking at the actual chapter. Right there.
Okay.
You see it?
Hold on. Let me. Yes. Let me see if I can make that bigger
Yeah.
here so I can see it.
That's what I said in the question says if the sum is no, what is the quantity that is equal to the sum of the numbers of the squared deviant column?
Mm-hmm.
But
And
it
and it's
doesn't
just the
say.
sum.
Yeah, it's. I don't think that's just the sum. I think it's the sum divided by n minus 1. You understand what I'm saying? See how
Yeah.
it says sum
Yep.
underneath those? So I
Yep.
that's
And
what
then
I
the
think. That's
net.
why I think it's D. None of this correct.
Okay. I believe you. Well, I agree with you there. Thank you for helping me understand that because yeah, that
Yeah,
was
see, I had to do a double take on that one because I didn't quite.
no, that's part of lesson 3 you said, right?
That was lesson 3. Yeah.
I'm gonna review that before I take the test. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got all of that. So none.
What is
So standard deviation.
standard deviation? I said 0.752.
I got 0.511. I
Yeah.
don't know how. Okay, so you add them all up, right?
hmm
And then you divide it by 4 minus 1
4 minus 1.
because the
Yep.
sample size was 4. So
Yep.
what did you get as the sum?
For the sum, I got. I don't have that written down per se.
Let me make sure that
Let me add them all up again. 0.
okay.
I got 0.0272 plus 0.68 plus 0.905 plus 0.085. And then I
Okay.
get 1.6972.
Okay.
Now,
I got different numbers for the squared deviations.
oh, you did?
I did. Let me see. So if we go to the deviation from the mean column, what did you? I got negative 0.17, which was the answer for A.
Negative 0.71. Yeah, I got that. I got
Okay.
negative 0.165. Just same thing.
Okay. Yeah. And then
I
for
got. I didn't do the rest of those. I just kind of plugged them in for the next one. 37.0.25. I got negative 0.825.
uh-huh.
Next one.
This could definitely be me.
3, I got 9.905.
Okay.
Eight point 16. 0.085.
Yeah.
All right. I may.
And then we
I
square
think
them
I know where I
all.
went wrong. I think I know where I went wrong.
Okay.
Let
I
me see.
think, did you forget to square them?
I may have forgotten to square them.
Okay.
Just doing them now again.
I'm sorry.
Yep. I think I see where it went wrong. Yep, 0.007225. So adding these numbers up. I got 1.533 as my variance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
was close to
as the
that.
sum, as the sum.
As the sum, yeah. That's
And now,
close to what I got.
yeah, now I have to divide that by 3.
Yep.
That gives me. I got 0.715.
Okay.
Did you get that?
I did. I believe so. Actually, I didn't write down what I got because I just took the square root as soon as I did that calculation. Oh, how did I get a different answer this time?
What did you get for your variance?
For my variance, hold on. I didn't write it down. 1 point. I got 1.534 as my sum
Yep.
divided by 3. So my variance, oh, you know what? I wrote down my variance and didn't take the square root. 0.511, which is what I thought was the standard deviation. I apologize. You may have been right in the beginning. So now I got the standard deviation of 0.715.
Yep.
Is that what you had before?
I got before I had 0.752,
Okay,
so it was a little different.
a little different. But
It was
I had not taken it that last step and took the square root.
It's okay. Now that we
Okay,
have the right answer, though.
0.715. Okay.
15, I said false.
15, I also said false. Yep.
Can never be negative.
Never, ever, ever.
Okay.
Okay. So, which location, let's see, for number 16, which of these locations resulted in the most consistent temperature measurements from one seal to another? I said that the extradural, because the standard deviation is the smallest.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Okay.
17, in your own words, without any mathematical jargon, what is the standard deviation? Standard deviation is a measure of how spread out the data are.
That's not what I said. A number that shows how spread out a set of data is. Or I also said that the greater the standard deviation, the more spread out, the less the standard deviation, the less spread out it is.
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Okay. All right. So this box plot, give the 5 number summary for the data. I put that the minimum was 2, Q1 was 4, let's see,
Median.
the median is 6, Q3 was 8, the max was 14.
I said the max is 12.
So I would actually watch the video again, and if there are any outliers, like the 6, the little degree thing out there, you include that as the max.
Is that what they said in the
That's what
video?
it said. Yeah. So if they're in the box plot, because normally it's that, that first line and the last line are the minimum and the maximum, unless there's some outliers, then you have to include the outliers as the max or minimum.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure, I went back and watched the video. It's the
So
second video in lesson 3, I believe, if you want to watch it.
I'll have to go back and watch that video.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure either.
Yeah, because I looked at it on the notes, even the same
Hmm.
lesson, and it just said take the max, and I was like, as the line, and I was like, all right, I'll just do it just like that. But I guess
Yeah,
I can include the outliers if they want to include the max.
yeah. I
Okay.
believe the max is always the largest data, even if it's like completely random, like completely off of the rest. Um, okay, so number 19, I wasn't positive, but I believe that it's 50%
50% is right.
is what you put. Okay,
That's what I got.
okay, that seemed simple, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be wrong.
No, it's right.
Okay.
I was second guessing myself, but I was like, you know what? It is because the first bar to the first side of the box is 25%. If the other
Yes.
side's the other 25%, then it's gotta be. So,
That's, okay, good.
yeah.
All right, so I'm interested to see how you did these numbers because
All
I
right,
wrote
these
them
numbers
through
were
twice.
beastly, but I did them. Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
All right, 20. I got the mean of the measured nitrate concentration is equal to 2.055.
Aha, I did 2.06, so yeah, I just rounded it.
I'm
Okay.
always going to include my answers to the thousandths, so if you want to round, that's okay.
Okay. Okay.
But all right, 21. The standard deviation is 0.2325.
Nope, not anywhere close to what I got. See, because there's only 2 values, right? They only
Yes.
use 1.59 and 2.52. Okay, so what did you get your sum to be?
Um,
This one, because I did the
my
whole
sum.
box thing again.
I didn't use the sum. I just used the equations from the problem and plugged it in for the
Two.
mean. And they both gave me. I double checked it. I used both equations, and I
Uh-huh.
plugged in what my mean was into both equations, and I got the same answer for both of them. So like, what's the good?
So how did you do that? We will assume. Because I took, okay, so the mean, obviously, you added those two, divided by 2, and what is this doing? Okay. Estimate the standard deviation of the measured nitrate concentration. So, Oh, you used the. Did it give you a mean? Oh, we calculated the mean.
Yeah. We
But what?
calculated the mean, and then I used that mean to answer my standard deviation.
Okay, so what did you plug it into? So you plugged it
Sigma.
2.055
Yep.
minus 2
Yep.
to the standard deviation. But how do you do that?
Um,
Because you
so
don't say it's equal to.
it says 1.59 is the value of u minus 2 sigma. Sigma is your standard deviation. So
Okay,
I just used my mu and plugged
okay.
the average of that, what is it, 2.055, into that equation, and I solved for sigma. So,
All right,
like,
okay, I think I see what you did. Let me just, I'm just gonna I'm just
I
gonna
don't know
do it
how
real
you got
quick.
your answer. What did you do? Because I
I
could be.
just did, so you know how on the previous page on the review, like you do the sample size, the mean, the standard deviation, you sum it up,
Mhm.
you get your variance. That's what I did, but it didn't. I got a very different answer. But then when I plugged it in, it didn't work. So then I was like, I'm just gonna have to see how you guys did it. Okay,
Oh, okay.
minus 2 to the standard deviation. Okay, so I'm gonna subtract.
Here, let me see if I can open and show you what I did.
So you got a standard deviation of 0.2325.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense to me. So I'm going to say it's 0.233. Have it to the thousand. And then when you put it in here, okay, okay, got it. That was much easier than the way I did it, and my way was wrong. So then this one, hold on, because when I did this, it didn't make sense. I was getting frustrated. So 1.59.
So I'm just trying to find it out.
Yeah. So let's see.
Here, let's use my
So
let's use
one
my
standard
iPad.
deviation. Okay.
Let's use my iPad here so I can show you what I did. Education.
Okay, so in number 22, did you get the two between the two measured nitrate concentrations?
Oh, I
So
got
like 1.827 to 2.293, because you just subtract and add the standard deviation to
between
the
what
mean.
two measures nitrate concentration do approximately 68%. Oh, I got plus or minus 0.2325.
Okay, what I did was I just added the standard deviation and subtracted from the mean. So like my first number, I subtracted
Oh, yes, you're right. So
0.233.
it's
Okay,
2.2, no, 2.28, no, 2.29 is what I should
yeah,
have got.
yep. And
Oh,
then
you're
the lower
right.
number is you subtract the 2.233 from the mean to get 1.827.
You're right.
Finally, I did something right. Ah, yeah, when I was doing that one, I was like, oh, it's
Yeah,
higher than it should be.
2.2875.
Okay,
2.2875. And then the other one is 1.8225. Or 1.823.
Okay.
That's right.
Because I got 1.827, but I don't know. Yeah.
It's okay.
And then what was the higher number that you got?
2.288.
Okay. I just 2.29 is what I put. So, okay.
It's okay.
Perfect. Alrighty. So 23. What is the mean and standard deviation of the standard normal distribution? I had to go back and read.
0 and 1.
Exactly. That's what I got too. Because this is why the applet works.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we figured this one out.
All right. This one's next.
Okay.
24. I got.
This one
What
was
is it
hard.
called?
I wasn't sure.
What?
This one, the 24, I was like, I tried to plug it into the z-score formula, and it's 0. So that didn't work.
I got 50%.
Yeah. See, that's what I figured. I was like, okay, if it's,
If you slab it right down the middle,
yeah,
what is the percentage that the people will score above the mean? 50%.
yes. Yeah. And since 542.3 was the mean, I was like, it has to be 50%.
Yeah, it has to be 50.
Okay, good. That's what I put down
That's
too.
what I figured too. What is the probability that a randomly selected student will score below 600? I got 0.684.
That is not what I got. I got 0.316.
That is the probability of a student getting higher than 600.
So what did you get for your z-score?
0.479.
Yeah, that is what I got as well. And we're looking for
You
below.
want to know the probability of people that will score below that number. So you have to take the area of both the left side and the middle.
Okay, that may be where.
Because the z-score is positive, so you're on the positive side of the of the of this. Let me show you.
It could be very well what I did. I've got the applet up. Let me just enter it in again. 0.479. I see. I see. Okay.
You see it? Okay.
Yep, I got it.
At least that's what I
Exactly
said.
what I did. Nope, that's exactly what I did. But nope, you are correct. So 0.684.
Mm-hmm. And then I said for then the second question, 26, it's the opposite. Who's going to score above that?
Uh-huh.
1 minus 0.684, which is
Which is
1.36. No, 0.36.
0.316, right?
Yep.
Yep, that is also what I got. Okay. Let's see. Find the GMAT score that corresponds to the 10th percentile. So I plugged in an area of 0.1 into the applet and then did just the less than part. So the z-score I got was negative 1.282.
Uh-huh.
And then so I kept, plugged it in and ended up with 387.77.
I did not get that number.
Okay, how did you do it?
I said, here, let me show you.
Okay, hold on.
Let me just log in here. Okay, so Z
How was it that I'm doing all of this wrong?
is equal to, now I was kind of confused at it, but I said,
Yeah.
okay, you enter in on the number 0.1.
Yes, on the
And
applet,
you
right?
have to, yeah, on the applet.
Okay, let me do that. 0.1. Okay.
And the way, let me see if I can get my applet up here. Okay, did you get your z-score as 1.282?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what it should look like. Let me see if I can screen share it. Okay, see that? That is the 10th
Yes.
percentile.
How is that the 10th percentile? Shouldn't the 10th percentile be lower? Because that's the 90th percentile.
How I figured it out was I went back to the lesson. The
Mm-hmm.
lesson 5. Sorry, lesson 5 of normal distributions says here that remember when we were talking about Gondinian women?
Yes.
If you zoom in on this part of the screen,
Let me see if it'll let me.
it says, for example, to find the z-score corresponding to the 90th percentile 90th percentile, click on the regions of the graph so the area to the left of the 1 bars is shaded to nothing, and nothing is shaded to the right. Then type 0.9. So you shade both those, and then you type 0.9. So
Mm-hmm.
the thing is the question is find the corresponds to the 10th percentile. I would think meaning the top people, but like the top 10%.
See, when I think 10th
But it could be.
percentile, I think bottom 10th.
You think the bottom 10? It could.
Uh-huh.
It could be the bottom 10. I just.
Because the next one for the 90th percentile is what we did. Because like if you think if you're scoring on an exam, if you score on the 90th percentile, that means you scored high. If you score on the 10th percentile, you scored low.
So you use negative 1.282 is what you said.
Yes.
You used that one. It could. I would not be surprised if it was that one. So I would have to do this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we did it the opposite.
Yeah, it could have been the 10th percentile.
Yeah.
I'd have to just redo my problems here.
Well, I bet you anything that your number 28 is probably the answer that I got for
It
26.
is.
The 387.77.
I got 696.832.
Yes,
As a
that's what I
90th.
got. Yes, that's what I got for number 28. But for 27, I got 387.77.
Hang on, I'm trying to.
Okay.
You get 387.768, right?
Correct. Yep, that's what I got.
Okay. I'll go with
Unless,
that. That sounds right to me.
are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't
Because
want to like screw us up, but that's just
10th
kind of what.
percentile.
Yeah. The 10th percentile makes sense to me that it would be the bottom part, the bottom scorers.
Yeah, the low 10%. I would think it'd be like the low 10%,
That's what I was
the high
thinking.
10%.
Yeah. And the highest 10th percent is the 90th percentile, which is number 28.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 696.83 for 28 as well?
696.832 was 28.
Yes.
I
Yes.
got 29. To
Yep.
find the first quartile, I got 461.056.
That's what I got.
Okay. And
That's what
30, what'd you get?
I got 623.54.
Yep, I got that as well.
Fabulous.
Very nice.
Okay.
And 31,
All right. What's the
I got
mean standard deviation? Okay.
I got 300. Sorry. The mean is 542.3,
Yep.
and I got the standard deviation as 31.123.
Correct. That's what I got as well.
Good.
Okay. And 32. What is the probability that the sample mean for n minus 15 students is greater than 600? So you use the z-score formula that puts the sample size thing into it. I ended up with a z-score of 1.85.
Yep.
And then the probability that it's greater than 600, I got it 0.032.
I got that as well.
Yay!
Yeah, we got it. We did it. Nice. That's great.
Fabulous. Yeah, if you both get it independently, that's great.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so it's hard to figure out how to study for this exam.
I guess just making sure you've done the problems and that you understand what all the definitions are. I mean, a lot of the problems are like we've seen them before. They're like nothing we haven't seen before. We've done.
Right.
I remember we did a lot of the 90th percentiles. We've done a histogram. We've done like
Right.
all of the stuff. Like we've had to understand what is the central limit theorem and
Right.
what kind of sample do we need to use for certain situations.
Yeah.
It's just like you go through all the homeworks you've done before and watch the videos. If you've done that, I think you're okay for the test.
I think
She
so
gives you
too.
4 hours to do it, so it's not like
Yeah. It's not like you're rushed.
it's not like you're
4 hours.
rushed. If you don't understand something during the test, I guess you can go back and look through it, but
Yeah.
it's gonna take time, you know. So
Yeah. Well, and she said that we could have 1 page of notes.
yeah, 1 page of notes. I'm gonna take these notes that I did here and put them all on one paper, but.
Yeah.
You pretty much
Yeah.
have all kinds of tools you can use. I think she said you can use
Excel,
Excel,
SPSS,
SPSS. What is
the
that?
applet.
I'm looking at it right here.
Okay.
Um, there will be no homework for this lesson. You have 4 hours to complete the exam. You may use one side of notes, Excel, SPSS, or the internet, but you're not allowed to talk to anybody except for your instructor.
Okay.
Once you start the exam, you must finish it within the 4 hours. You will use normal probability applet during this exam. Yep.
Okay.
Do we
Perfect.
want to go? Do we want to do the group meeting?
Yeah, because there's a quiz, right, that we go in.
Yeah, there is a quiz for the group
Let's
meeting.
do it.
So let's do this. Ready?
Hold on, let me, I'm sorry, I think I'm logged out. And it should be just the answers that we already did, right? So we'll just find out if we were right.
Yes. Yes. I would think so.
I would think so too.
All right. This calls
Sorry,
for...
my email is my internet is so slow today. I'm wondering if it has to do with the storm.
It could.
Yeah. And it's coming slowly but surely here. Ooh.
Here, let me close my programs here so nothing pops out at me when I take this test. Okay. All right. Ready?
I'm almost ready. This is taking forever.
No worries.
All right, so under group meeting, right, is the quiz. There we go. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
I have to start now. All right. Which of the following variables is our categorical? And we put number 2, right? A randomly selected brand of toothpaste.
Oh yeah, so it goes through all of them. So yeah.
Oh, fabulous. We can just go through and, well, let's do it.
Wait, no. They're all different.
Oh.
Some of them are different.
Okay.
So some of the I see them. Some of the problems are from this homework. Others are not. They're just they're new. Like the categorical one.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, because it says none of the above, where there's like a D, A, and B. So okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
number 3, I'm putting the randomly selected brand of toothpaste.
That is definitely a category.
All right, mean IQ test. Okay. Okay, so we can pick more than one here.
This is the one I wasn't too sure about. Okay, the mean IQ of the test
was the 100. I put that as the parameter. And I put 112 as a statistic.
Yeah, I said the 100 is the parameter, and then the 112 is its
statistic.
Statistic. No, 20 randomly selected students took a. Yeah, statistic. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The 4 districts.
Yep. So it's the same thing. We both said stratified.
Very low property to extremely high property. Yes, we said that. When
Mm-hmm.
designed research experiments are conducted in public schools, what do we say? Cluster?
Yep, we did say
Cluster.
cluster.
7. School fundraiser, everyone enters the door and everyone gets randomly done.
Yep, we said simple random.
That's what I said, yeah.
All right, and number 8, we both said stratified.
Stratified. Yes, we
I'm just
did.
reading them, making sure that they really are the same one.
Yeah, me too. 9. Calculate the descriptive statistics.
Okay.
Survey of the crossroads. Um,
Okay.
okay, so they want the mean. The mean is
But we said
random here's 3 decimals, so
yeah.
4.771 is what I said.
Okay, that's what I said too.
Standard
And this
deviation.
1.912.
Yeah.
Okay.
Created a histogram on the uploaded purchases. Oh yeah, if you want to see it again, where'd it? Teacher, are you hearing me right now? Where are you? Here it is. Here it is. You don't believe me? It's right here.
Perfect. I didn't print mine off. I should have. Would have been a good idea.
Answer true or false?
Yeah.
Jessica Meyer, the A and B. Let's see. I said,
So you're at 12, right? Number 12?
yes.
Or 11, sorry. Where's the 11?
Negative.
Did she skip 11?
I think she may have skipped 11. No, 11 was the true or false create the histogram.
Oh, all right. So now we're off on numbers here. We'll have to be careful. What is the value that goes in A? And yet I put negative 0.17.
Or negative 0.165 because it says 3 decimal
Great.
places.
Oh, 165. Okay. And then 12. The next one, you get 0.689.
Oh, I don't. Negative. No, just got 0.681 is what I got.
Okay. For some reason I got 0.689, but it could be our rounding that's different.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Where is the quantity?
What quantity is equal to the sum of the squares deviation column?
I guess we'll say none and see if it's
I
right.
said none. Yeah. So here we go. What is the standard deviation of these temps?
We said
0.715.
0.511.
715. I said
Oh, sorry. What did you put?
0.715. I said.
Standard deviation. Oh, that's right, because I did that wrong. Sorry, I didn't change my answer on that one.
No, that's okay. I said false. 17. Under these conditions, standard deviation can be negative. I said false.
Yes, that's what I also said. And then
I think they may have skipped the number here, or we went ahead against the number.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. So, okay, which location resulted in the most? And we both said extradural.
Yeah, we said extradural.
Yes, I can define standard deviation in my own words.
Oh yeah. The number of hours spent recording. What is the third quartile? Ooh, this is different.
This is different. The
8.
third quartile was 8. Yep.
What is the percentage of data that lies between 4 and 8 hours? We said
0.5.
50.
If she wants it in a decimal?
Don't include a percent
Oh,
sign. I'm assuming
nope.
she wants percent.
Oh, so she wants 50, but she doesn't want us to put the percent sign. Okay. Oh, because she already has it there.
Estimate.
All right. 21. Or 20. Nope, 21 on hers. So this is where we got 2.06.
Yeah, 2.0.
Oh, what did you? I didn't do the
0.55.
0.55. All right, and then 21 was we got 0.658. No. 0.233.
Yes.
That's where I did it wrong. Okay.
Between what two measured nitrate concentrations?
I think it's
The last
one.
one.
Yeah, 1.822 and 2.288.
Yep.
That's the closest to what I have as well.
Yep. That's what I said.
Okay.
What does the value mean? 0.
0.
And what's the standard deviation? 1.
1.
Admissions. What is the probability of a randomly selected student to score above round to the nearest tenth?
Now this is the one, the 0, round to the nearest tenth. Okay. So 0.7.
Nope.
Do I have the wrong?
0.5.
Oh, I'm sorry. The numbers are off. Okay, this is the one where we said it was 50%, right?
Yep.
All right. 0.5. All right, that's the next one. What does she want? 0.684. Selected student score.
Round to the nearest whole number, right?
6.
90th percentile, 697.
All right. So, you're ahead of me here. No worries. So you got 388 for
Yep.
29. All right.
388 is 29. I said 30 was 698. 97.
Okay.
First quartile, I said
461.
461.
And then 624.
624.
Round to the nearest tenth. So 542.3.
33. Okay. Last one. Last couple. Sorry.
Okay.
What is the round to the nearest tenth? One decimal place. What is the mean?
Yep.
542.3.
Yep. And the standard deviation, you're doing 3 decimal places.
31.123.
Yep.
And the probability that the will be greater than 600. 0.0319.
What did you?
0.032.
Yes. All right.
All right, you ready to enter this in?
Ready to do it. Let's see what it is.
All right, here we go.
Next.
100. Yeah. I
got 97. Which one did I not put in?
Oh, I don't know. Which one did you
Number
do?
13. 13 I didn't put it
13,
in.
I said 0.681, I said.
Oh, see, I got the 689. I wonder what I'm just going to circle that and figure out what I did.
I'm sorry.
No, why are you sorry? Don't. I'm just gonna circle it and figure out. I must have hit a wrong number. Cool. All right.
All right. Do
Okay.
you have any
Well,
questions?
you what?
Do you have any questions like we can ask each other before you run off and go take your test or whatever?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I'm just gonna run through and do a bunch of problems and get my notes together and stuff. I'm not gonna take it till Wednesday because my kids are all home today and they're probably gonna be home tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
I have work all day tomorrow, so I'm gonna be taking it either
gotcha.
tomorrow night, like at midnight, or tomorrow in Wednesday, like
Yeah.
after Wednesday night, like in the midnight. Well, I'd probably be cutting it close if I took it Wednesday, like midnight, because I have to pass it in.
Yeah, you
I'll
have to have it in by 2
I'll
a.m.
probably take it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably take it
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
Alrighty,
Okay.
well, I'm gonna take mine hopefully Wednesday morning because hoping nobody will be here.
Ah, yes.
That's my hope. So, all right,
Great.
Josh, thank you.
Thank you, Tabitha, very much.
Yeah, it's good
Well,
to like work with somebody who's also gone through them, so it's not so hard.
oh, most definitely. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
you're welcome. All right, good luck.
Good luck to
And
you.
then, oh, do we have a time for the next group meeting?
Oh, that is a good question, isn't
I
it?
don't think we do.
Oh, dang it. Almost dropped everything.
Thursdays, the last two Thursdays we've done 11 o'clock our time.
We could do it again like that if you'd like.
Does it work with your work?
That works. All my Thursdays are completely off. I just have a they're off of work. It's just I have a thing I go to every Thursday at
Like noon?
12:30, 12, 1-ish
Okay.
sometimes. So I
Okay.
kind of go to that, but I mean,
Does that work for you, or is it too close?
we could do it at 11. It
Okay.
shouldn't take that long. I think it'll be fine.
Alrighty. Okie dokie.
All
Perfect.
right,
All
11
right. Let
a.m.
me let me ask you a question. So when I'm on a video call with you, I see a link on top of the screen,
Uh-huh.
and so that's the link that you put on group meeting, right? Because that's what I did last week.
This is I host the event. So like, let me go into this guy here. Um, let's say I'm in Google here. Let's go
Hmm.
home. Here, let me share the screen with you so you can
Yeah, yeah,
see.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm here in the Google. I'm logged into myself, so I have to make a Google account. I hit
Okay.
Joshua the plus. Um, then I go into this. See this tab here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna go to Hangouts,
Yep.
and it's gonna click for me, and then it's gonna bring me to this place.
Right.
So you're gonna notice it says start a Hangout on the air. So
Yes.
you're gonna click that,
Yep.
and then it's gonna ask you, all right, give it a name, tell what it's about, and then who you're gonna share it with. So you're gonna say like test blah, and then
Okay.
Tabitha Nat,
Okay.
and then you're gonna hit share to the public, and then it's
Okay.
gonna take you to this screen.
Okay.
Once you get to this point, you're gonna hit start, and then it's gonna come to this whole thing that we're in right now, and it's
Okay.
gonna say start the broadcast. So let me
Mm-hmm.
share the screen with you here. So once you click start, it will move you to. Let me show you the other screen.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me go ahead and try and screenshot this screen share. Oh, ah, okay. To the endless void. Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
No kidding. Jeez.
Um, trying to find us. Not that way.
No.
So anyway, you'd see that, and it would
Right.
show you, like, you see how it says start the broadcast down here?
Yes.
It says stop broadcast. Well, it'll say start broadcast. So you would click
Okay.
that, and then you would
Yeah.
once you click start broadcast, it'll bring you to this.
Right.
It'll bring you to where we are right now. When you're
Okay.
done, it shows
Uh-huh.
on the top of the screen, it says hang up, so leave call. Once the host leaves the call, it's gonna say, all right, you have broadcasted your event. Would you like to share it on YouTube, on whatever? And you just say, all right, I'm gonna copy the link.
Okay.
It'll say you copy the link to the Hangout or the events or to the YouTube channel, and then you just post it on.
Okay. Okay. I think that's not quite what I did because I'm not so sure. When I went back, I couldn't see
Yeah,
our
I
map,
couldn't see
Natalie
it.
and I. Yeah. So I
That's the difference between a video conference call and a
right.
broadcasted event call.
Okay.
So
So I think I did a video call instead of the broadcast call. So I will figure it out one of these days. I will figure it
yeah,
out.
the way you can test it. Yeah, the way you can test it too is you just make a random broadcast and see if you can
Uh-huh.
find it afterward. Like record
Okay.
yourself like this is test, and then you'll find it.
Okay. Cool. I'll try that out this week. Alrighty.
All right,
Well,
Tish.
thank you. Good luck. Good
Thank
luck
you.
on your test.
Good luck, Tabitha. We'll see you later.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right. See ya. Bye.
See you later. Have a nice night. Bye.
You too.